Radio Rahim with Oleksandr Usyk, the newly crowned Ring Magazine heavyweight champion of the world. We're here in Los Angeles at Brick House Boxing Club. And the fact that we're in Los Angeles isn't just for Ring Magazine. It's not just for this beautiful gym. But talk to us about why you're in the city right now and the event that you had on last night.
Да, 20
of October, we had an event at Beverly Hills Hotel, which was organized by my team, with my manager, Egis Klimas, together with Amir, the designer. The main objective of this evening, of this dinner, was to raise money for Usyk Foundation in order to help Ukraine.
When you returned to the ring to fight Josh for the second time, it was after, obviously, the war effort that you put forward in Ukraine. And I was curious as to how mentally it was transitioning out of a situation where loved ones and families were in danger. You offered your body, your life to the war effort, and then removing yourself from that mental space and then entering another type of combat in the ring. Can you talk to me about that journey and what it was like?
I can't say I was deeply involved in the military actions on the battlefield. I was, by the time I was in Kiev with the regional local defense organization that belongs to army. But the transaction, it happened when I spoke, when I had the conversations with the militaries, with soldiers, with wounded soldiers, with high-ranked military officers, who convinced me to go and take this fight in order to have the general public and the whole world to take the floor in front of the whole world and tell the whole world what's happening in Ukraine, that Russia attacked Ukraine, that Putin is killing civilians, and that was actually my platform to help Ukraine, to let the whole world know what's really happening there.
As the heavyweight champion's tradition goes, oftentimes there are people who feel either in a space that is of subjugation, which means oppressed, like black people in America. There are people in the Ukraine that look up to you because you're heavyweight champion. You're now Ring Magazine champion. And not unlike the Vitaly Klitschko before you, you are the pride of the people of Ukraine. Does that role mean something special to you beyond being a boxer, but being the representative of an entire nation of people who look to you as a hero?
I don't really care about that much, because I do what I feel in my heart. I pray every day and I thank God for all the challenges that He's giving me in my life. You have to carry this fame, maybe this popularity, with dignity. You have to just to do what you have to do. That's my slogan. Sometimes I even don't like being recognized.
Well, those days are long gone. This is your third Ring Magazine belt, but if I'm not mistaken, the first that was vacated by a fighter who hadn't been beaten in Tyson Fury. Tyson says he vacated the title with the intention always of winning it back from you. Would you explain for us why the Tyson Fury fight doesn't happen this year? Because he's given quite a few excuses on your behalf, but you haven't stated why that fight isn't happening in 2022.
Initially, the fight in Saudi with AJ was planned to take place in July. Then it was shifted for 1 month. So we had to shift the other fight, which was also planned in accordance with the time frame. So July 21st, then December something. But as long as the fight took place on August 20th, the second fight has to be moved a little bit, so I could recover my body, I could restore my resources, just as a normal person, and to get back into the ring in a proper shape. So that was actually the only reason why the fight is not happening this year. Regarding Tyson Fury, he is a very good athlete. He's a nice sportsman who I respect, but he's not that cool as he used to
Wait.
talk about himself.
Коли були розмови, от
I want to make one more clearance. So, we had the plan to fight Tyson Fury, and this is our biggest priority at this moment. So, with the help of God, this fight will happen after Tyson defeats, if he defeats his opponent now, Derek Chisora, and Tyson Fury will be my next opponent. When I was asked in the interview who is the fighter I would also like to fight, I mentioned Deontay Wilder, and now many people try to, to say that I claimed that my next opponent is Deontay Wilder. No, it's not true. My next opponent is Tyson Fury. I claim this now. But when I get rid of Tyson Fury, after I defeat him, I will be able to discuss that with Deontay. Because he is the one I would also like to fight.
Now, we just saw Deontay Wilder in the ring, and as you said, he claimed that you had promised him this fight, that you would keep would you be a man of your word in keeping that fight? And now it sounds like Fury's first, then Wilder, the undisputed title. You have the Ring magazine, you've been undisputed at cruiserweight. Is that an important distinction for you, to be undisputed with all the belts and of course the hallowed Ring magazine title?
Важливо боксувати за абсолютно.
Undisputed is extremely important, especially when you have that kind of chance that it doesn't happen really often. And I'm appealing to Tyson Fury. Hey, Tyson, Borracho, let's make it happen. let's make a present to the boxing fans.
Hey, Borracho!
Let's make this present for the boxing fans. Let's fight. Let's determine who is the best in the division, who's the best in the world.
Now, if I may mention one other heavyweight that has made quite a lot of noise in the past month with his win, Joyce, who is a guy that the fans are eager to see fight the elite in the heavyweight division. What is the chances, first of all, that fighter becomes one on your checklist? And what do you think of Joyce as a heavyweight?
За ким я б хотів боксувати? Ні. Нафіг. Та ну ти дивишся танк, нафіг з ним був. Я взагалі не хочу з ним боксувати.
No, I don't want to fight with him. He's like a tank. Did you watch him fighting?
He's like a what?
Tank.
A tank.
A tank, yes. He's very strong. No, I don't want to fight him. Ну і згадай, що ти ж вже.
І я з ним боксував вже один раз.
And by the
Слухай,
way,
в нього
I
немає
boxed
ніяких
him.
поясів, ну навіщо це робити?
Leaving jokes aside. So, I want to fight for belts.
У кого є пояс?
I am hungry. I want to leave now. So, and before I leave, I want to explain you that
Борачо! Tyson Fury, you Борачо!
I need to fight
Щас
for the
піде, да,
belts.
Егіс? Ой, щас піде.
Usyk, before I let you go, let me ask you one more question, and this is more about the broad nature of being a world champion. We talked about Muhammad Ali, we talked about your role as a Ukrainian hero, but recently we've seen a lot of fighters talk about their mental health. We saw Joshua's speech after your fight, which people can take however they take. We saw Deontay Wilder break down into tears after his fight. Most recently, we know that Tyson Fury had mental breakdown when he won the very titles that you hold. Now you're in a position of the spotlight. Like you said, you don't really like that much. And it is absolutely life-changing to be a global star and being in a combat sport where head trauma is a part of it. How do you maintain your mental health, and what would be your view of other fighters having to struggle with theirs? And if there is something unique about the heavyweight division and staying grounded, staying focused, staying mentally healthy, just your views on that.
Бог мені допомагає, Ісус.
God helps me, Jesus.
Well, God has helped you quite a bit inside and outside the ring. Apparently, you've had a great year. This is a...
Знаєш що, не треба бути крутим, треба бути просто нормальною людиною.
You don't have to be cool. You just need to be a normal person.
You just need to, mentally, you just need to be...
Yes.
No, what helps you stay normal in such a chaotic and unusual life?
моє життя, мій
My
круг.
people that surround me, they help me. My family, my kids, my friends, my team, my society around me, they help me to stay normal. I want to develop myself. I'm reading literature. I'm watching some historical movies. I try to develop. I try to become more involved in what's happening around the world. I try to read, to analyze, not going too deep and frustrate myself. Just reading, analyzing, and staying as a normal person. Because I wanna make some good things to the world. I wanna make some proper things to people around me. I don't want to be bad man. I wanna remain a very, very positive person.
Кто себя
The one
возвышает,
who puts him,
тот будет приземлен. А кто наоборот
the one who
себя
puts
скромно
himself
ведет,
up
тому Господь воздает.
will put down, but the one who keeps himself down will one day be taken up.
You look very normal today, but we peeked under the hat. I don't know what this is called, that ponytail you fight with. But what was the significance of that hairdo in the fight?
Селедець?
Oseledets.
Yes. What is this, a warrior's talent? What is happening?
It's power. Higher.
Accelerate.
Thank you.
Thank you, champion.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for the time. Congratulations on your third Ring Magazine belt.